I'm going to show you how to enter a receipt against an invoice that you have created and issued to one of your customers. Now, there are several ways of doing this, but I'm going to show you one specific way. It's probably in some ways the easiest way. And to do that, the first thing we do is select from the accounting menu, select customers, and then customer list. Because the way we're going to work this time is we're going to work on a specific customer, and we'll assume that this customer has been set up. He's called Acme Hosting Services. I shall drill down to the customer by clicking on that link, and you can see here these are the customer details: Acme Hosting Services of Hayes Lane in Beckenham. Now, invoices are always stored on the Invoice tab, and you can see here we have an invoice that has already been created and it's been saved and validated, and you can tell it's been validated because if you hover over it, it says validated, but the fact that that little icon is blue means that this is a real approved invoice. Now, when you're trying to do this yourself, if you don't already have an invoice to try this on, just click New from here and you can create a new invoice. So once you have an invoice, click on it to drill down, and you can see here the body of the invoice, which was produced in this case on the 2nd of January 2013. So what we're going to do is we're going to assume that the customer has paid, and to record the receipt of the money, you can click on the Receipts tab here. And see this little plus sign? Wherever you see this plus sign, it means that you can add a record. So if I click on plus, you will see that Amanda has assumed that the whole amount of the invoice is being paid today. So what you can do is you can change the date if you wanted to. You can change, or you can enter a reference, a payment reference. You could change the account that the payment is going to end up in, and you can change the amount. So let me just change that to 600. The system will assume that that is a part payment. If I press save, you will see that the payment down here is recorded and it leaves an amount due still of £300. This is telling you that because this invoice already has a payment, you can't now move that invoice back to draft. If for some reason you need to change the invoice, what you would have to do is you would have to delete the existing payment. Having made a part payment, let me just show you in Accounting, Customers, Invoices and Debtors list, you will now see for this customer there is an amount paid and a balance still remaining. So that's how you enter a receipt against an invoice. Thank you for watching.